Welcome everyone. This is the December panel attack.
Oh,
Uh,
are we actually live?
We're live. We're live. This
Yep,
December
we are
panel
live.
attack intermediate tournament. I have here today with me Velasquez.
Yes, it's a pleasure to be here. It's a pleasure to be here.
Yeah.
So,
And for today we will have a robin round. We have today with us Derek Medolas, Nick, Robiptas, Google Cheese, and One Army Man. Is that right?
it is.
I believe so.
Oops.
Yeah.
That was
I do believe so. Yes, that's
Yeah.
right.
That's it.
How come it only comes up as 5 players? Am I seeing something? Oh, because wasn't there not 6 players?
Well,
I
it
might
was,
be mistaken.
well, yes, indeed. Under the reactions, we had a sixth player, which was Ishmon, but he is unfortunately overqualified, so he will
Yeah.
only
Oh,
be
dear.
mentioned by name today, but sadly not join.
Oh dear. Right. And
Good
big
for you,
newsflash, I'm not actually going to be participating. I'm here commentating this, but for people that don't know, I won last month's intermediate tourney, and I had my meltdown while I was streaming it on Kick. But this time, I'm not going to be defending the title because A, I do feel it is probably too easy for me now, and B, my next goal is to win the advanced tourney. So for this month, I am going to be commentating on the intermediate tourney with Bowsy.
Yes. So for our first round, we will have Derek Medolas versus Nick, and Robiptas versus Google Cheese. I will be calling them out on Discord right now, and they can start their match as soon as they want.
Oh, you get the responsibility of calling the matches out.
Yeah, we got it.
Okay. Quite a big responsibility there.
Yeah, so
I can
also for
see that.
information, we will stream all 10 matches, so be here for a blast.
Fantastic.
Oh, we will stream all of them.
10 matches of pure goodness.
Alright, so the first one is Robiptas and
Except Cheese seems to be fighting against Chaos right now for some reason. But
um,
yes, we're just waiting for the two to pair up in the lobby.
yes, we just
And
need
we
to
shall-
pair up.
Get this whole entire lobby. Tourney, pardon me, started. There's Robiptas
Robiptas.
on the lobby.
Okay, they're paired together.
Indeed.
Alright, so now it's
All
speed.
matches will be streamed. All matches will be streamed. So we get to see 10 matches of just pure goodness. That is already another point to Robiptas. I'm pretty sure Google's not really that proud of it, so he needs to step up his game. But this is indeed the tourney just starting off, with our first match being Robiptas versus Google Cheese.
The first
More
match
cheese comments?
usually, yeah, first match usually is just feeling each other, just trying to understand how they plan to play. So a quick loss might not mean that much. It does play a lot on their psychological. But yeah, it seems like Uchizi has picked up the speed right now.
To me, it seems they're both on par at the minute, but we will just have to wait and see. Cheese is topped out in a minute. I'm sure he might be able to get out of that.
Yes. Now
Yellows make the match with the yellows, of course.
That's a clear.
Yes.
And meanwhile, Robiptas seems to be at a nice place, not having to deal with much. Oh, that's okay. So Roaches is stopped out at a really tricky situation.
Cheese was quite close to losing that round there for a minute. The thing is, with level 8, you have a little bit more like headroom.
Yes.
Or in this game's terminology, it's called health. You do have a little bit more health on level 8 than you do level. In fact, on level 10, you don't have any at all. So if you are topped out, you do just get a split of a second
To react.
just to see if you can like either down stack, make a match, do whatever you can to save yourself from losing the round.
Yes. So, interesting.
Robibtas, watch out! Robibtas needs to find a match.
Yeah.
Make the match with the Reds!
That was a close one. He could have
Fair
used the
play
Reds,
to
yes.
Google Cheese.
Nice play, Google Cheese. On to the next one.
Very nice playing. It's a big piece of garbage there that was on his board. Wasn't really that nice of a board he got there.
Yeah, so I've noticed that Google Cheese seems to like to play with a higher stack, giving him a lot of options to use. But it's also quite risky because Robibtas seems to be not pulling back on this attack.
I would usually say it's risky if you were playing on level 10, but each player has their own different experiences,
Oh yes, of course.
I suppose, especially if you're playing a different level.
And then again, as you mentioned, there's a little health bar for the level 8, so he might be feeling quite confident on using it.
Yes. Depending on the theme, I'm using the Pokemon theme. The health bar is inside this timer thing on the left-hand side of the screen. It is red in my case. I don't know what color it is with the normal theme, but that is the health.
Yes.
That starts to go down when your screen is topped off.
Okay, so Robibtas is topped out and
That is a
couldn't find
point
the
to
match
Google
quite
Cheese.
fast enough. Another point to Google Cheese.
Oh, his match is building out now. What am I... I'm so sorry, ladies and gentlemen. It looks like I can't speak English today.
Oh, it's alright. We all have our days.
Don't we all?
Okay, so
That's a strong start from Robibtas.
yes, Google Cheese
Mid-sized garbage.
apparently tries to go with a combo storm on the first attack.
Yeah, and it looks like another big, well, almost, let's say a mid-size garbage block with another single row.
For now, no top outs, but getting risky, getting really risky. Okay, so
Yes.
Google Cheese is topped out.
Oh, that
and
left Google
loses
Cheese
this
with
round.
like a factory-esque situation.
Yes, was quite a difficult one to get away from.
But this is quite a close match.
Yes,
This
they
is
seem to
this
be
is a really
quite
close match.
evenly paired. So, plays 8 combo from Robibtas. Let's see how this plays out. Raises stack, tries to find some more options, but gets a chain from Google Cheese. Yeah, for now, for this match, they seem to be poking each other. Oh, is this a sync?
Yeah, we're
Oh,
having
no,
some
it's alright.
syncing issues on our
It's alright.
perspective.
So yeah, as I was saying, they seem to be poking each other. This match need to play a little bit safer.
Yeah,
They
both players
understand
have
the-
good boards.
Yes, I understand that both of them are quite qualified to top each other's out. So
So Cheese just threw a big hand with that large piece of garbage.
oh, it's a nice one. Times 5. Oh,
With that touch of the 2 combo garbage.
and Robibtas seems to be burnt a little bit of his spinners, but it seems to be a nice strategy because he's found a way out of the big chain block. And
And
Google
the
Cheese
shockwave
is
might
stopped out.
throw some spanner in the
Oh,
works.
that is a hard solve.
Shouldn't Robitas have 4 points?
Yes, I do believe it should.
Yes, I see him as 3 on my side, and I think there's
It's same here.
I think it's a bug.
Yeah,
It does say on
should-
your end 4 points.
Just check on stream. No, it's also marking a stream. Yes, it must correct itself.
Yes.
So a high stacking
So it
already
does seem
topped
we
out.
have encountered a bug in the game where the score sometimes doesn't update itself. But we do believe it should be Robitas 4 and Cheese 2.
Yes.
Cheese is topped out.
Cheese is topped out.
Cheese needs to produce the match.
Rabib, this is really low stack, so I'm guessing they're feeling quite confident about. Ooh, that was a close one, Robo Cheese. Alright. Getting on with. Okay.
Make it clear. It's quite a messy board, even though he's
Ooh.
hardly got any garbage on Cheese's end. But
Yes, but sometimes.
oh
Yeah,
dear,
sometimes having many options can be a little bit overwhelming.
yes, oh, I
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
it's alright.
because
no, that's,
we got apparently told from Musical that it was indeed 2-3, so this will be now the match point for Robitas.
Alright,
okay.
nice. Thanks, Musical, and thanks, Dialogue.
I see. Okay. This is strange. Well, that's strange because I mean now it's showing us 5 points on my end to Robitas. If the game's going on, the games are going on.
Yeah, the game is on and we'll keep going with it.
Just do what we're volunteered to do at least.
Oh, but that was a fast one, Robbie. This
Quite a
took
fast game.
Google Cheese out.
Well, well done,
So the first
Robitas, for
game-
winning that game.
Yeah. Thanks both players.
Fair play to Cheese, though.
And now the next game will be between Derek McDouglas versus Nick. Oh, they're already playing.
I do believe this might be the first time that I have seen Nick play it, but Derek McDouglas I have fought in the last intermediate tourney. Quite a challenge to play against. Quite a challenge. Nick is unranked in the move, so this is definitely the first time I've ever seen Nick play.
As I don't quite remember seeing Nick play,
No.
but
New players in the community are always encouraged to participate in the tourneys, so nevertheless, we're quite happy to see him playing. That is some solid defense
yes.
from Derek. Solid defense.
Even though I don't remember seeing Nick play, they seem to be quite accustomed to this game. Oh,
Silly question, but how many points do both players have in the minute? Because
it shows 3 to Derek and 2 to Nick.
I'm pretty sure that is wrong. It has to be. Have they only just started just now?
No, I believe they were playing during the other match. Oh, that was a fast one. Derek took another point out of Nick. Such a tricky situation over there. Oh, bless you.
Pardon me.
Okay, so times 3 coming from Derek. Nick with a really high stack
Nick needs to
has
be
a lot of
careful here.
options.
He has to. He has to
has
make the clear.
This tower is wow. Yeah, having towers is always
Close call.
tricky.
Make the clear of the purples.
Okay, has all everything lined up. Coming back with a nice attack. Okay, so in this situation, I believe it would be better to get rid of the garbage
Yes.
because it's
Sometimes
getting a
it's
little bit
difficult
tricky.
for these players, yes.
Yes.
Sometimes it is difficult for everybody just to find that exact perfect clear for the
Oh, yeah.
garbage.
Totally.
And at that point, all you're doing at the minute is just like stalling and stalling until you can find that clear. No, Nick has left himself with
Oh.
no possible matches. Unlucky.
Yeah, that times 8 really caught Nick.
Unlucky. Yes.
All right, so good games to all of players. And now we can head to the next round. The first game being Nick versus Robitas. The two can pair up on the lobby. Let me choose.
I'm reading the Discord tournament chat in the server. At Nick gets Slim first in this tournament. And like I said before, Derek is a challenge to play against. And it's certainly not an exaggeration. Certainly not an exaggeration. Waiting for
Waiting for
the
Nick
next two players.
and Robitas to pair
Nick and
up.
Robbie Tess. It may be that you might have to ping them in the tournament chat so they know it's... Yes, you have. Okay.
Yes, I bring them.
Acknowledged.
Where it is.
Bit of banter going on in the tournament chat. It's always what we like to see.
Pick them again. Okay, it's alright. You're on character select.
Another match begins in the intermediate Sony. It's Nick versus Robbie Ptas.
Go just says their hands ghost up. Almost give up. Oh, it's alright. It happens to all of us.
Interesting.
Oh,
Pardon me, the interesting thing is they're both starting off quite low stack.
yes.
Oh.
So I'm guessing they both prefer to play with a more defensive tactic.
Rather than taking any risks.
Yes. That's interesting because that leaves also two
Yes.
options for attacks.
It's a good thing Nick actually raised the stack there because I think he sensed that large piece of garbage coming.
Yeah,
raised the stack there just in time.
Stack. If he had low stack, he would have no options to coming out of this.
Yeah, it must be
it's
relief for him.
Good reaction.
And basically, looking at the graphics pop up and what incoming garbage you have is the way how you can sense that coming your way. But that was a messy board.
Yeah, that was
That
really
was quite a
difficult.
messy board, in spite of having only one combo piece of garbage. That's a point to Robbie Tass.
That's on the board. So now they're going for the high stack. Now I think they are
Probably seems
going
like
a little
Robbie
bit more
Tass goes for
aggressive.
Sure thing. Quite a nice looking surprise chain,
Oh.
albeit quite small.
Thus, wow. A strict situation. Nick had a tower on the right. Kind of difficult to deal with. Okay, ×4 opener.
Good opener. Very good opener. Looks like he's gonna
Yeah, Nyx
return that back to
retaliates.
sender.
Yeah, Nyx retaliates with another times 4.
Oh dear.
But forgot
Oh
to
dear.
forgot to
Oh, I bet he
dissect
must
the
be
tower
fed
on the
up with
left.
that.
Wow, that was a good comeback, although.
Yes, when you're attempting the down stack, you've always got to watch out on how much health and stop time you have. And
Yes.
shake. You've always got to keep an eye on what you have left in that fancy little bar. I don't even
Yes.
know the exact terminology for it.
So sometimes when you're retaliating, when you're
Watch
attacking
out,
back,
Nick!
oh, when
Nice
you're attacking
one.
back your opponent, it's also good to check if you're having any towers or anything that could like make your game end really fast. You know.
Oh dear!
Oh, that was unfortunate.
No, I clocked on to what Nick was trying to do, but you know, sometimes when you're trying to just slide a single block from one side to the other, you've got to take your time.
Yes. So they both go in high stack.
I got in a terrible habit of trying to slide blocks so fast, but you know, it's always best
Ooh,
to just take it slow.
that was scary. Oh. Yeah,
And that makes a fast win of this game for Abibtas.
yes. There's another one for Robin, please. So the next game is One Man Army versus Derek Douglas. They are already in the lobby. They can start the game. Their games. Well played, both players.
Now this looks like a very good opening from One Man
Oh,
Army.
wow.
A
That
nice
was
frame trick
fancy.
there, making that
That was a
6 chain.
Yes.
Now,
What's Derek in
Derek
that
has to find
situation?
that clear.
Finds it clear.
Finds the clear
Amazing.
and fixes up.
One arm.
quick.
One man
There's
army
a
does not
certain
stop.
word for that kind of chain that he set up. I think it's called a time lag. Could it be
Oh,
a time?
yes.
I'm not even sure. And he done it again. But that leaves him with a 7 chain.
Wow. Amazing openers from both. And nice
Indeed.
defense as well.
And One Man just made the clear in time for that huge enough piece of
Okay,
garbage.
So, One Man Army with little options to deal with this attack. But it's finding a way. They both have a nice defense. Oh, that's gonna be a crazy game. Finds the blues. Derek going for the leg chain. Nice.
Yes, I think it is called a lag chain. I heard the term time lag somewhere else. I'm not sure what that is, but yes, that was what I was trying to refer to the last time. One man in quite a bit of bother. So he
Okay,
might
so
just have
One Man
to
Army
make
stopped
sure.
out.
Yes, he just has to make sure he doesn't burn out too many panels to leave him with nothing to defend
Yes.
himself against them.
That was tricky. He could have used the
Yeah.
yellows. Finds the reds. It's alright.
No, but he stalled just well. Derek nearly just losing that round.
Okay.
But finds that clear.
Alright.
That lag chain would have been quite convenient to him. Derek, that is.
Okay, so Derek is keeping One Man Army popped out all the time. He's really making the pressure. Bramp says on the chat that he bets that there's gonna be a 6+ minutes game.
Oh dear.
Oh,
So solid defense from Derek. Solid defense from Derek. I will reiterate. This guy is a
very
challenge to
good
play against. I have fought him before numerous times in numerous. My thoughts are now just gone to a blur. In numerous intermediate tourneys,
Oh yes.
and to reiterate again, Derek is a challenge to play against.
He's what times 4 from Derek. Times 5, times 6. Wow.
Yeah.
Nice job. Derek in a tough situation. Kinda
And look at
hard
how the tables have turned!
to- Wow.
That's a messy board that Derek's been left
Yes.
with. If
That's
he can
gonna
get out
be
of this
hard.
one, I'm going to eat my pants.
Times 6, times 7.
7!
Wow.
Not only a 6, a 7.
Derek shoots back with everything he got. Now both are topped out. No, Derek's not topped out yet, but I feel like he's gonna
Decently
be real
made
soon.
clear as well.
When Derek doesn't stop.
Oh!
Ooh.
Even that series. God, those
Uh-oh.
series of single row garbage on Derek's board even surprised me. That's a good opener from one man. Goes right back his way.
That'll makes a point that he got out of it, so you gotta eat your pants.
It certainly seems like the most garbage that has been outputted as a fence are large pieces of garbage, and they can be just the most convenient and the most effective thing in level 8. Because at that rate, I don't think combos are that important in level 8 as they are in level 10.
And it really depends on how much garbage you're outputting.
That is fair. I was biting my nails at looking at Derek's board, but he escaped that by making that clear. Followed by a 4 chain with a
Very
couple of
interesting.
combos.
Very interesting the way Derek plays. While he's trying to clear the garbage, he's at the same time trying to attack with everything he can, making lots of chains and combos. So very nice.
Just gotta make sure that every panel counts.
Ooh.
Oh dear.
With that tower on the right. Yeah, gotta watch out for the towers. They're always tricky.
Of course.
Thank you, Newsy.
That was tricky on Derek's screen, having to stall to find the match that would give him some stop time. But he is
but
top
finds
now.
it. Wow, that was a nice recover from Derek. And now Armin is the one.
It's
top
always
out.
satisfying to see
Wow.
them. It's always satisfying to see them recovers.
Yes. Oh, that was
One
really
man
hard
army.
situation. Ooh.
One man army needs to watch his back.
Ah. I could have used the
Unlucky.
yellows to burn the ones on the left.
To burn
but-
some time, or the green.
Yes. Yeah, or the green. Yeah, sometimes it's just really hard to find the right matches.
I
at the
see. He
right
tried to
time.
make the 7th chain, but it's okay because he's outputted.
Okay, so amazing openers from both sides.
Wow,
Wow.
and a fast point
Yeah.
to I believe Derek. I'm starting to lose my concentration. Everything is just happening so quickly.
It's very quick.
It's a
This
fast-paced
guy-
game.
Yeah. And these guys are putting putting on a show right now.
Control your inner nature.
Oh, nice air catch from Woman Army. He stopped out, but
Yes.
has everything
And
already
that was
lined
quite,
up.
there was quite a panicky set of moves, but
Yes, he finds it out.
he's just,
Uses
he's just
the
making this
Twitter too.
recovery. Still has some more to chew through.
That was a poison. It seemed a little bit like panic,
Very close.
but
If he had just moved the green or the yellow out of the way so he could downstack,
that's another point.
for those cyan blocks just to be touching that garbage, he could have made that clear.
Yes. Now Derek is on set point. And he's trying to get away with it. He starts with
Equal
a
sort of
times
openers,
5
but-
opener.
Derek has two medium-sized pieces of garbage, so that'll keep him busy.
Yeah, the army is puts Derek with a kind of a factory situation. But not for
Army
long.
throws back with an 8 times chain.
Ooh. That's gonna
That's a chunky boy, that.
yeah, that's gonna
chunky
keep
boy.
Derek occupied for a little while.
And with a little bit of hope on one man's end, he could just make this comeback if he tries hard enough. Another, not 8.
Ooh. Yeah, army is really trying to.
And as soon as
to
Derek
recover.
cuts that chain off, all of that load has just fell right on his screen.
Wow.
And the same comes from Derek as well onto one man's screen.
Times 9 from Derek.
2 can play at that game.
Yeah. Ooh, it's getting tricky for Woman Army.
Yes,
Use the reds. Nice one.
yes, yes. He needed those reds there. Looking at Derek's screen,
Yeah, Derek is. trying
Derek
to
just about
preserve
has
his
enough
panels.
defense. Yes, he will need those panels to be preserved. I'm
Yeah.
just literally parroting what you say at this rate.
Alright.
But it's even Stevens at this rate. He has a second tier if he ever wants to pop the second tier. He does that.
He does that. Very good.
Sometimes people just go and make matches in the first tier and then the second tier just to kill some more time.
Ooh, it's close. Oh, this is. Oh, that was very well played, both players. Wow, that was an amazing
Fair play to
set.
both players.
Congratulations, both players.
Great. Fantastic set.
So
Anyway.
that concludes round 2. Now we're going onward with round 3. The first game being Robiptas versus One Man Army. I'll be calling that out.
Actually, we will first have Google Cheese and Nick,
Oh.
so one
Oh,
and
it's
Army
alright.
can have a small rest.
Oh, it's alright, perfect. So the first one's gonna be Google Cheese versus Nick. Okay, they're ready to start
I would
the
like
game.
to see. I would like to see the Twitch chat, but I can't quite. I can't quite view the chat on a CRT monitor. Here we go. Now I can.
Nice. That was nice. I'm just waiting for you
Strangely
to.
enough, there doesn't seem to be
start the
nothing
game.
on my chat. Anyway,
Hmm. Yeah, just waiting for Nick. Let me just call him again.
I do suppose there's no rush, but
All right, there we go.
we're kicking.
So first game. Let's see how these two perform. Ooh, oh wow. So that was a strong start from Nick with that ×4.
Fast
To
first point
top
for
out.
Nick.
Yeah.
Yes.
So Algo just had a tower situation on the right.
Yeah.
And had a separate garbage situation, so that's really hard to deal with.
Yes, Nick may not be out the woods yet. It is indeed his first point. Only he can hope he can get a second one.
A +9 combo. Nice to see that. Using those panels to full capacity. Try to be as efficient as possible. Meanwhile, Gochi is going for the
Nick's
chains.
struggling a bit with the inserts.
Yeah, inserts are a not so reliable frame trick. Even though I really like using frame tricks, they are not reliable. Oh, I saw Nick try to do that.
Oh dear.
Yes, that was really hard to deal with. And so it's tied for now. On to both. So Uguchi seems to be trying to put a little bit of combo garbage on top of Nick.
Yes, Nick needs to get rid of that as soon as possible.
Yes, it's getting kind of risky.
Watch your back, Nick.
Yeah. So even though it's just combo garbage, you need to get rid of it because it can crumble all your game.
Yes, Cheese quite literally rubbing his hands behind the screen right now.
So ×4, nice opener from Cheese. ×3 from Nick. Seems to be recovering. Oh, getting tricky. Oh, okay, so Nick now has no options to garbage clear. But Gold Cheese ends up topped out and loses this one.
Nice one from Nick. Nice one. It was quite a lucky one as well because Nick had quite a messy board.
Yes.
And he had only been left with about 3 rows of panels to defend himself against.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Nick has quite a high
better
start.
down stack a little right now.
Yes.
Okay, here's the garbage. Has lots of options to work with. Meanwhile, Gold Cheese is quite low stack.
Topped out at the minute. I don't know if Nick notices he's got like a single block of combo garbage on the top, but he has to get.
Sometimes we just do
make
not
that clear. Yes.
Okay, recovers. Now Gold Cheese is getting on a big situation. He stopped out, but clears the garbage.
I do think Cheese is probably going to defend himself well. Has a lot of panels to work with, but he does need to have some good eyes.
The wrong one.
Oh dear.
Yeah, that was really hard to deal with. Sometimes when you're trying to down stack, you end up burning the wrong match, and it really turns everything really more complex than it should be.
It does happen sometimes.
Right, nice slide from Gold Cheese. Always like to see people trying to use these frame tricks.
They are quite risky though, to be fair.
They are quite risky. Oh.
Ah.
That was a quick
I'm not sure what happened on Nick's end, but I think he was struggling with trying to move. What was it? The heart?
Yeah, he had.
I might have terrible memory. Yes, he was struggling moving blocks along to
Trying to down stack.
To down stack.
Yes. Okay, but starts with a time square with it, which is very nice.
It's good. It's a good enough opening.
Yes.
But that's a hefty lot of garbage.
Yes.
He'll have to chew through that somehow.
We'll end up with a second tier, which is not very good right now. Meanwhile, Gochis is almost stopped out, getting in a tricky situation. Gotta watch out. He's stopped out right now.
It's got an irk a player when you have a hefty load of garbage on top, and then you have that stupid, that stupid small piece of combo just stuck in the middle of the entire board. I would have bet that would have almost killed Cheese.
It's always terrible to have that little separate garbage.
Yes. Now Nick has to produce a clear.
Okay, so finds a +4. Great.
And I don't know if he swapped that purple out of the way to cut off the chain, but looks like he's gonna send
we see
that mid-sized piece of garbage over to Google's board.
Wow, I think that was our first time seeing the shock block, and unfortunately, it seemed to have.
And it looked like he panicked there a little bit as well.
Yeah, sometimes.
While trying to slide along that purple block. But fair play to both players.
Yes, very well played. So now we're gonna have the Robitas and farming game. Let me just call them all.
At the moment, Derek and Robitas have 2 games won at the minute. So, if Robitas wants to take that lead, as of this time, he'll want to win this. He will want to win this game overall.
Yeah.
And all games are first to 5.
All right, ×5, ×6. Okay.
And that was a
wow.
Fantastic opener. Strong opener. Looks like it's going to be followed up with another mid-sized piece of garbage.
Okay, Robitas finds a garbage clear. Robitas will be busy for a while now. And while at it, Armin seems to be keeping up with all the offense.
Robitas needs to watch his back.
Scary. Yeah, please.
Oh, it's quite a scary situation for Robitas. Now, if he just moved the red block on the right-hand side out of the way, just so you could downstack.
Yes, he could have found some time.
To the cyan blocks touching, that would have been a clear.
Great opener, ×7.
I probably sound like a 5-year-old explaining what could have been done. But you know, it's
alright.
Commentating is not my speciality. It's not my field of expertise.
We are learning as we are doing.
Yes, we just gotta do what we volunteer to do. And it's fun.
It's fun.
It's always fun.
Good. Always amazing watching these guys playing.
That too as well. That too. Especially for intermediate players. Very interesting. Oh, that's a 9 chain. I think that's the highest chain that we've actually seen anyone perform by far.
Ooh, one-man army was in a really tricky situation.
Yeah, that's going to take him a lot of time to chew through.
Yes. And meanwhile, Robitas has a lot of options. He can do a lot of damage. He uses his panels.
And it looks like he's still going.
Yeah. The tables have turned on this one. All right.
Okay, so
Well, Armin shoots back
So
with a
Army is
7
a
chain.
7.
Yes.
But there's so much more coming his way.
Wow.
Would
That was
you
enough to
believe it?
rob it.
After
It was
all of
enough.
what one man had to endure, he won that point.
Okay.
Okay.
Right, so I might opener from both. This time trying to be a little bit more conservative with their panels.
One man, top down.
Wow, okay.
But Rabibtas.
Robert was stopped out, but
Rabibtas
to
just dealing with the pressure, I suppose. It's not really there just yet, but we have only just started this round.
yes.
So Rabibtas is really quick on his feet as well this round. The same goes for One Man Army.
Alright, so Woman Army, he stopped out. Finds it clear. Very nice. Yeah, this match seemed to be a lot more defensive one. I think they already felt that they both can put up a really good game, so they're trying to
Quite a
each
nice
other.
small recovery from Rabibtas. He had been topped out and he had a little bit of a messy board there, but just barely came through.
Has it tier 2?
Rabibtas has a second tier, which is now just being cleared up. Oh dear. One man.
That was, ooh, had the Reds.
One man army. One man army. Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
Well, that
Are you
depends.
thinking? Do you think you know why he's called one man here?
Oh yeah.
It
He's
takes a
pretty-
nation of millions to hold him back. And it
He's
may or
pretty
may not
much
be a reference to an 80s album.
Alright, so Raul is stopped out at a really tricky situation. But seems ready to fight back, has all the panels already lined up. Shooting back with a ×5, amazing. Down stacks, has it's like a little nice.
Very fast clear as well.
Yes, nice
Quite
reaction.
fast.
Ooh. Okay, so the Reds.
Oh, I respect him for doing that. I respect him for matching the 4 red blocks instead of doing the yellow and then chaining them with the red.
A little bit greedy.
That would have
but-
been clear as well. But of course, he's intending to send through his combo garbage. So I do respect him for that.
Yeah,
That
Robin
is fair play.
seems to be making a good use of the extra health he has.
Taking advantage of the second tier as well, just to try and kill some time. He has a lot of panels
Nice.
to kill, and I think he is choosing to try and burn them at the minute, so he can just...
Ooh, that's close. Wow.
Oh dear.
That was a little bit of a misswap. Unfortunately, wasn't enough to take him out. And that's set point to One Man Army.
Quite a
times
convenient
4.
lag chain that he had performed.
Yes.
It's,
Okay, goes for the +5. I can respect that.
even Stevens on both play screen as we speak.
Yes.
Robibtas, a little bit high stack. I think he's going to choose to burn some panels.
Hey,
No, actually, he's
yes.
yeah, he's utilized them to make a 4-chain to send over a mid-sized piece of garbage. Watch it, Mark.
Okay. Oh no, Woman Army is stopped out. And it's in a really tricky situation.
Now that was
Finds the clear.
close.
Wow, that
I
was
would have
really close.
personally made the 4. I've lost words. I would have personally made that 4 purple match.
Yeah, but he seems to be recovering quite fast.
It's what you need to do in this game.
Nice.
It's a fast-paced game, and I think we've lost count on how many times we've reiterated that fact already. A 5-chain and 2-6 combos, quite nice.
Okay, Rabbit just finds the clear. Nice. Rabbit just has a lot of options to work with. Having such a high stack. But has to find something to clear the garbage because it can't be cheeky.
Oh dear!
Oh, tries to wiggle, but
I did see you tried to wiggle there, but that horde of storm. That's combo storm is what it's called. Pardon me, is indeed that nail in the coffin.
That was really nice set to watch. Well, that was round 3. We're going now onward with round 4.
Fair play to one man, and that was his first win.
Yeah.
In his tourney.
Well played. So he's gonna play on round 4. It's One Army versus Google Cheese.
Actually, we will do Derek MC Douglas
Derek and
versus
Okay.
Robitas.
It's alright. So Derek versus Robitas, I guess. One Man Army is
Yes,
trying
one
to
man has just
take a little rest.
one man has just played the last game, so each player has like at least a rest of one game.
Actually, One Man Army hasn't finished yet his last game. There will be one more for him. Or
Right.
actually 2.
Oh. Alright. So I've got it straight. One Man Army is going to play one more game with Robitas.
Oh, okay.
Is that right, Diamond?
So, since it got a little bit confused, we are now starting round 4, and our match we will show now will be Derek MCD Douglas versus Robitas.
Alright.
And after that, hold on a moment. So they have already started. And the next match will be One Man Army versus Google Cheese then.
Alright.
Oh, his name was. I actually kept calling him One Man Army, or only off occasional times. I actually missed the end of his name, but anyway,
Yeah.
he's not
It's
not
alright.
going to be playing in this match.
Yeah, right now
This
it's
is
Robitas and
Robitas
Derek.
versus Derek. Oh,
that's
dear.
Nice. Wow.
It's that same situation that I was talking about on Robitas' board.
Yes.
A large section of garbage on top with some combo garbage just stuck right there in the middle. It's always a pain in the neck when it happens.
Yeah, when you have like separate garbage like this, really hard to make any move, because you either try to down stack and end up with some panels blocked, you can't move them at all, or you try to burn something and has no other options to try to work out the garbage. So you gotta be really careful with these ones.
Yeah.
Nice air catch from Robitas.
I didn't quite see it actually. It's because I was listening to what you had to say. But
Oh,
yes, Stuff like that really irks me when it happens to me personally when I'm playing this game.
Ooh, that was a tricky
Ah.
one.
That was tricky. I don't think I would have probably been able
Yeah,
to make.
there was a solution, but
bad
I think it
recovery
was
from
frame
that.
perfect. So Rabbipt is already topped out, but has a lot of options to work around. Shoots back with it ×4, nice. He keeps on, wow, keeps on attacking, very nice.
I don't know if he intended to cut the chain off at 4 or.
Okay,
Oh,
×4,
Rabbitas.
wow. Okay, Derek with a little, with a low stack, but that was a
Close
that was
call.
a hard situation. Wow.
Derek, you gotta watch out, Derek.
Yeah.
And all those yeah, it is
that was
building
so
up.
close.
Yeah, it builds up. The more you just leave it to lie, the more the garbage builds up.
Yes. Yeah, both players are going through some tricky situations, but they seem to be working around it quite easily. Ooh. Wow.
Nah,
That was a close call. That
Alright,
was a close call.
Rabbitas. Yes. I was going to say he needed the yellows. And he has utilized those yellows for the clear.
Oh. That was a not so well timed burn on Rabbitas' side. Almost costing him the game, but he seems to be fine right now. Oh.
Yeah, that shot block might throw a spanner in the works for Rabbitas.
Yes. Oh, wow.
Oh dear.
He tried to downstack the green, but
Yes.
he missed the.
Would have been much better off if you just made the match with the 4
Yes.
yellows.
Time.
Yes. Tough times.
Okay, for the greens. Nice. ×5 from Derek.
If we look at
Really
the,
trying to
I'm looking at the brackets at the minute.
Oh, it's
I
alright.
do believe Derek and Rabbitas have equal amount of points in the tourney.
Oh,
So
really?
if Derek wants to take the lead, I'm pretty sure he might have to win this. I'm positive.
So this is kind of a tiebreaker.
Yeah, between Derek and Rabbitas at this moment in time.
Amazing.
Yes.
Okay, so the top.
And I wouldn't mind them taking the throne away from me because at this moment I do think I'm too good of a player for intermediate.
You already conquered your.
That was close, Rabbitas. That was close.
Okay, nice. You found the
Derek's got essentially nothing on his board right now.
Yeah, Derek's
Apart from 2
really
single row
comfortable.
garbage pieces.
Yeah, Rabbitas gotta shoot back with something if he wants to get away with this, because Derek has a lot of leeway to play right now.
Okay. Rabbitas done well to get out of all that.
Yes. Now both players with little to no garbage on their boards. Might be the perfect time to attack each other. Derek shoots off a shock block.
Followed by a medium-sized garbage with another 2 single block, single row garbage blocks.
Rabbitas has a tier 2.
Yeah. I mean, Rabbitas has quite easily managed to chew up through all that.
Okay, so you saw the telegraph. Rabbipt is gonna get 2 more shock blocks, which can be a little bit scary.
Oh, that is scary. All
Yeah.
of that just came down in one instance.
That was really fast.
Now I
What?
see.
Their
We
reaction
have to
was
see how he deals with
On
this.
spot. Really good reaction.
Deals with it fairly well.
Okay, Derek is in a tricky situation as well, but is finding his way out. I love to see the reaction from these players. They're quite aware of what they have to do, what they are doing. It's really
Yes. At this moment, I'm just moving my eyes, moving my sight from one screen to the other every 3 seconds.
good. Wow, that was a very nice game.
That was tough. That
That's
was
tough.
tough.
Rabbipt could have earned some time with a +5 combo, but I think they didn't see it in time, which unfortunately cost them the game.
It's a common problem with a lot of players, including myself, having a board full to the brim of panels that you know you can defend with, but you don't have that much of a good eye that you can't exactly see the possible matches in time, or you're not quite quick enough on your feet.
Well, Derek was in a really tricky situation.
Yes.
Rabbipt manages to take a point out of him.
Yes. He needed to win a point at least. At least.
Alright. Nice slide.
Derek in a factory-esque sort of situation.
Yes, with not many options to work with. Has to be really careful with how he burns his panels. Nice. Yeah, ×4 from Rabbipt. I'm feeling like Rabbipt is.
If he can top up with another mid-sized piece of garbage, then I think he could have a possibility of winning another point.
Yes.
In this game of the tourney.
I feel like Rabbipt.
Yeah,
is
he's
playing
done
a little bit
exactly
more
just that.
aggressively. Wow.
Done exactly just that. With 3 pieces of combo garbage underneath and 2 above. Now he's gonna chew all of, Derek's just gonna chew through all of that.
Derek has a tier 2 to work with. Does he see it?
Indeed he does. I did not see that. I did not see that.
Wow.
Oh!
One swap away from burning that garbage.
Is there a comeback on? Is there a comeback?
Well, at the very least, we could get a 9 game. Okay, Derek is getting a little bit too high. And Rabbipt
I think he might be fine at the minute. He is gonna be. He's in a bit of trouble here.
Yes.
There's that
Realizes
combo
time
garbage
slips.
in the middle.
Wow.
Yes.
That was really good reaction getting away from that situation.
Yes. God, it irks me to see that even on anybody's screen.
Okay, so he has to use these yells. Oh, he finds the reds. Okay, good reaction. It's going with a ×4. Isn't enough to top out Rabbipt, but puts them in a in a tricky situation. Oh, now, wow.
Oh, I do
someone with
respect him for going for those cyan clears.
Rabbipt is now topped out. There's a lot of
Yes.
garbage on top of him.
Yes. Just utilize the second tier.
Yes.
It's all the second tiers are always useful.
Shooting back with everything.
Just about every time. Now he's got to clear. Oh, he uses it. He had to clear with the cyans, but he did make the one with the greens.
Yeah.
Pardon me. Fair play.
Okay, well played, well played.
Derek, also in a bit of a pickle.
Yes, his second tier is not very useful at the moment. So he's stuck to the... Wow. That was very good. Now neither of them are topped out, so time for a reset. Wow.
Oh,
look
dear.
At all the combo. Look at all that combo, wow.
And he did well to get out of that.
Yes. Personally, I don't know if I could do that.
Quite a large second tier that he just had
Wow.
clear up there.
That
But
was
the
a very
point to
interesting match.
Derek.
Set point to Derek.
Now, if he wins the 5th point, I do believe he keeps the lead, and he could have a possibility of winning this whole tourney.
Well, he's trying to get away with it. Look at all the garbage he just threw.
Oh,
Okay, wow. A little bit
solid
of-
defense from Derek. Solid defense.
Robert has a tier 2 to work with if he needs to.
He might not at the minute. There's no good. Well,
Well,
there might be some garbage building up on top of that.
yes.
And indeed, my assumptions seem to be correct.
Wow, that was an interesting kind of leg chain.
Oh, the garbage just building up on both players' screens, especially Derek at this moment in time.
Yes.
Utilizing the second tier on Derek's screen.
Oh, it's getting really tricky.
Derek needs to watch
Wow.
out. Now he has the reds to produce the clear. Produces the clear.
Okay, Robert is in a tricky situation, has a separate garbage. Okay. Finds
Yes.
the plus four.
Not one of those bloody situations again. Now Derek's garbage is building up on the screen. He has to
Ooh, there's a lot of garbage.
produce the match.
He stopped out, but still
A
there's
close
a lot
call,
of
but
options to
an
work with.
efficient clear. He has the second to well,
Well,
not anymore. I
Not
spoke
anymore,
too
yeah.
spoke too late.
He has the greens, finds it.
Oh, that's a messy board on Derek's end,
Yes.
and he's
this
dealing with it
keeps on
like a
shooting.
champ, like a champ.
Derek is really eager to get away with this match.
Now it's Robibta's turn to try and get through all this mess that Derek
Yeah.
has put him through.
But he shoots back with
With
everything.
not
with a-
only an H,
Wow, with a ×8.
Okay. Oh, and Derek only has about 4 rows of panels to work with. So he can't burn too much here.
Wow.
Now that is
Derek-
going to keep him busy.
Derek's second tier is not available to use right now. So he has to count with
Yes.
whatever he gets.
But
in
he
the
will
first
answer
tier.
back with a 7 chain, so that gives him
Yeah.
back that large piece of garbage that Robibtas has sent over initially.
Wow.
And that is the game to Derek.
That was a game to Derek. Very good, very well played, both players. That was very nice to see. So now, next game is One Man Army versus Google Cheese.
Actually, a small update. We have changed players. It will be One Man Armin versus Nick.
Versus Nick. All right. So let me just call him out.
Much respect to PDR for keeping us right here. But
One Man Army versus Nick. All right. Today's tournament is being amazing. I'm loving all that I'm seeing.
and that last match was a treat to watch.
Oh, it was. It was very good. I see One Man Army trying to use some slides. Unfortunately, not every time it works.
Now, as all games go, they're usually calm before the storm hits, and I think
Yeah.
this is one of those moments where the storm is about to hit. Now, Nick's got a lot of boards.
Nick is
Kind of
a-
struggling a bit, as it seems. What to
Nick
burn?
has a really high stack. Has to be careful.
A good enough offense.
Alright.
And at the moment, just one man just seems to be pumping out just a few pieces of combo garbage. Just a few at the time. Nothing special. Nothing special at this minute.
Okay, so Nick is burning a lot of panels. Which can be a real
One
can cause a
man.
little problem to
One
him.
man sends quite a big piece of garbage, and I think it's enough to
96.
constitute to a large amount of garbage. I do think, for it to be considered a large piece of garbage, it's probably a 6th gen. Oh,
Okay, so Nick had no health at all.
Nick can make the clear with the yellows!
Could have used the yellows, but didn't find it in time.
Oh dear.
The
It
first point
happens.
goes to One Man Army.
It does happen. Both players raising the stack as well, so
Yeah.
they're going to see if they can try and perform that perfect
Oh, Nick
perfect
is
shot.
stopped out. Gotta watch out for this. Oh no. Yeah.
Now that was a fast point for one man.
So I believe Nick just didn't notice that he was topped out at the moment. Because
Yes.
small combo garbages sometimes just give you the illusion that you are not topped out when you
Yes,
really are.
you've just got to be careful with this sort of things.
Yes.
Now that's a solid piece of offense,
Oh,
but it's not enough to actually kill one man. Nick dies again,
yeah.
and that left him with a very, very messy board.
These were two very different approaches, and both are very effective. But you gotta do a really good defense to avoid getting taken out so quickly.
Yes, the more panels you burn, the less defense you are left with, and
Yes.
that scenario applied exactly when he was trying. Well, he did end up successfully, pardon me, producing that 9-gen to send over that large piece of garbage, but had been hit by a one-man series of garbage. Speaking of which, Nick's in trouble again.
Yes. Oh,
Oh, he had to
Had the
clear with the
purples.
purples.
had the purpose, but
So this
wasn't
is looking
fast
like a
enough in the
very
end.
easy game for one man.
Oh, but you never know. Nick may shoot back. Really hoping to see.
Like how I was beating Sarah at one point, 4-1, and then he made that massive comeback. I still can't believe that to this day.
Oh,
No, it's an easy game for one man. Very
that
easy
was very
game.
unfortunate to Nick.
Fair play to both players though.
Very well played. So now, I believe that the next round will be Google Cheese and Derek McDouglas. Let me just call them. Alright, done already. All of them. And then we will be just one game short, right? Alright, first game, this set. Oh wow, already start really crazy. Time 7 with a lot of combos in it. It's gonna be
I do
really
apologize. I do have to apologize. I was struggling to join the game.
Oh, it's alright.
But this is interesting.
Yeah, there was a lot of combos in chains in a single sweat. So Gooch is in a tricky situation at the moment. Oh, Derek Meadows, he stopped out, but Gooch succumbs to all the garbage.
You know, the thing about Derek is he is consistent. I think he'll be more consistent than I ever will be.
Yeah,
And
his
I normally
offense is
play on level
relentless.
10.
Very interesting to see. Derek seems to be a really more aggressive player. Tries to go out with everything he has right from the beginning.
He's
And
already
that
got
means-
Google Cheese topped out in the first 30 seconds of the game.
Yeah.
Derek the Machine!
So in order to fight back Derek, either the players have to put up a stronger attack than he's already putting, or have a really good defense. Because Derek is going really out with everything he has. Nice slide from Google Cheese.
Yes. They both have an equal amount of board at the minute, but obviously if Derek wants... If Derek...
burning.
Quite a close call. If Derek wants Google under his fingers again, he'll have to try and replicate the offense that got him in that exact position as before.
But Derek ended up burning that second tier clear, which he could have used to survive a little bit longer, but seems to be in the clear at the moment. At the same time, throwing some garbage to Google Cheese, which is almost stopped out.
Almost died.
It was really close.
It's got enough to make. It's got enough to send shock blocks over to Derek.
Yeah.
But I don't know if he's going to ever use them at some point. It would be useful for him to... Yeah, he has just popped some shock blocks there.
Yeah,
So
I
that's
don't
going
know.
to send the shock block over to Derek.
I don't know about you, but sometimes I just don't notice the shock blocks on my board. So
I'm
I
exactly
think,
the same, to be honest with you.
so sometimes
Yes,
that's
that
what's
is another
happening.
point to Derek.
Yeah. But that was very well played from Google Cheese as well. I think he has the potential to turn the tide. Ooh, that's close, Derek. Yeah, Derek's retaliating with a times 7.
Times 7.
Yeah, Google Cheese was ready, had his spells already lined up to shoot back. He's in a tricky situation.
Nobody's been able to keep up with him in this tourney by far.
Yeah, Google
Another
cheese. Yeah, Google
that's
cheese.
followed by a medium-sized piece of garbage. So that's gonna keep him busy.
Yeah.
That's gonna keep Google occupied.
Times 6. Okay.
Google's answered back with that ×6, so that sends over
That's gonna
It's a
keep
lot.
Derek busy right
a
at the moment.
medium-sized garbage. Oh, that's a lot. Yes,
Goes for it.
yes, he needed to make the clear there.
Wow, look at
That garbage was
cheese.
just building up.
Wow. That was very
Now, I bet
interesting.
Google Trees was very proud of that
was
lag
very
chain.
strong. What a surprise chain.
Topped off with a few combos as well. So that'll keep Derek busy this time.
So, which is better? Yes, that would be a better idea to just burn the garbage.
Derek sending over a 5-chain garbage.
Okay, so both are
Oh,
out.
Derek!
Mm,
You never want that to happen to you. You never want your combo garbage just stuck in the middle of the board.
wow,
But that's a point to Derek.
that was a point to Derek. That was very well played from both players. All right.
Both players start off with very, very
That
good
was
openings.
very close to no cheese.
Yes, that was a very risky down stacking as well.
Yeah. But yeah, both players with a nice, strong opener.
I think Derek ought to be grateful he didn't lose that round. Even though he is in the lead,
Yeah, Derek
so it's not got much to worry about. Now that's
times 5. But
that's a solid
He's gotta find
offense
something to
from
burn.
Google.
wow, that was close.
Yes,
Uh,
hasn't left him
Derek's-
with much panels though. He doesn't want to burn too many panels.
Yeah,
Doesn't want to burn too many panels because he has to defend himself after all, doesn't he? So
Derek keeps shooting with a lot of big chain garbages. But as you mentioned, he has to be careful with how many panels he's burning. Because he's gonna need them
Yes.
to defend himself.
now he's going to answer back with an 9 chain, but yeah, all of that just went shoot down at the screen.
I saw that. That was so unfortunate for Google Cheese. He had
What
everything
happened?
set. He had all the panels lined up, but he struggled. He seems like he panicked a little. And
Was he
ended up-
like spamming
ended up
his
misswapping.
cursor?
Yes,
Ah.
that was so close. He could have burned. He could have cleared the garbage.
Okay, solid opening from Derek with a 6 chain topped up with a zip on the garbage.
Brent is on the chat with the encouragement saying never give up, never surrender.
Trust your instincts.
Survive, yes. These matches are being amazing.
It's been a privilege for all of us to watch these matches.
Oh yeah. Nice transition from Derek. Yeah, ×5 from Google Cheese.
We don't see many of those from him, and when we do, it's
Ooh,
always very pleasing to watch.
Derek? Wow. That was a
That
close
was
call.
close. That was a very close call. But as followed from another large piece of garbage from Google Cheese. That'll take
Nice
some time to
ground
chew
catch.
through.
Derek seems to have a really keen eye for the frame tricks, going for the slides and ground catches. Wow.
That's the game of Derek!
Yeah, that's a game.
Thus concluding that Derek
Versus Google Cheese.
may have won the tournament.
We still have one game. Right,
Well,
Dylan?
where is the other game? I can't
yes,
see it.
that is actually right. We still have one more game with One Man Armin versus Google Cheese. This will be our last
Alright.
game also.
Aha. Right. Understood. Ah, is this round 4 that we missed? Yes. There was
Yes.
a game that we missed in round 4 with One Man Armin versus Google Cheese.
And that's gonna be the last game of today's tournament, which has been really nice. I've enjoyed a lot seeing all these games, commentating them.
Ah.
And we start with the last game of today.
I do think Derek will have won this tournament anyway. Because he has
Derek
won
has
every single
performed
match.
really greatly.
Perfect board. Perfect board.
Wow. Yeah, One Man Army showing all of those chain blocks.
Ah,
Wow,
yeah.
Loach is locked out. I think that's the first lockout
We were just
see
talking
today.
about that before.
Yes.
You have to be careful not to burn so many panels before you're left with nothing to defend yourself with.
Yes. That's the worst case scenario when you have no panels available to deal with all the garbage on top of you.
Nice 5J. Sending over a mid-sized garbage piece from One Man to Cheese's end of the board.
8 times 5 from Google Cheese.
Cheese has got all of that to deal, all garbage to deal with on the board. I mean, One Man could be dealing with this quite easily.
Yeah, while One Man Army has a low stack, Google Cheese is wow.
I saw what happened. He miss-swapped.
Yes.
Very unfortunate when that happens. It's very unfortunate.
Even though One Man Army was on low stack and had virtually no garbage on top of him, Google Cheese kept attacking while clearing all the garbage. So at some point, all of that garbage would have dropped on top of One Man Army. So he had to be ready for when that happened. Times 7, very good. I think he tried to do an air catch to extend
the other half of that battle now is trying to build up on that large piece of garbage that he has just transmitted over to the other board.
Well,
it seemed to have worked.
I don't know what he tried to do right there. He had the blues and had the yellows, but I guess he just panicked a little.
He also had the purples.
Yes.
I believe. Yes, he had the purples.
Okay, One Man Army starting up with times 8. Very strong opener.
Yes.
But Google Cheese is not topped out. He's in a tricky situation, but can recover from that.
With only 4 panels of 4 rows of panels to defend himself.
Yes.
Please excuse me.
It's alright. Yeah, has to preserve
Cheese
all
is in a lot of trouble. Cheese is in trouble.
Has to preserve all the panels he can because they're gonna be essential. Oh
no, he could have used the purples there.
Yes.
Yeah, the complete wrong move.
It was unfortunate. Probably didn't see the purples.
It's always difficult for players to try and use their eyes to find the clear the match just in time.
Yes.
To the point where they even butcher themselves. You know, at the end of the day, everybody's human.
Yeah.
Another lockout?
He-
No!
No, it wasn't. It was really tricky.
I genuinely thought I would have been another lockout there. Quite a satisfying 9 combo.
Yes. Alright, so
Quite a lot of garbage building up on one man's board.
Wow, nice surprise chain.
Google about to
What?
transmit 7 chain, large garbage piece onto the other board.
And Google Cheese is on
Google's
the
first
board.
point. I bet he has to be proud of that.
That was a very nice offense. Okay, times 4 already from one army. Google Cheese waits for the garbage to drop a very good reaction. That way he
It's
can
almost
use
another
everything at the same
entirely
time.
different set of skill when you're
Yes.
expecting something to come from you can actually see at the same time. Well, what would that be called in multitasking? When you're looking at the graphics on the top of your board to see what garbage is incoming.
Oh,
The minute I look off the screen, it's game over for me. I'm dead.
that was,
But that is the game 2-1,
that was the
man.
last game. Congratulations, One Man Army. That was the last game of this set. And
Yes, that is all the games that we've played, and we've just seen our last set
let's just check our brackets
of the tournament.
and how everything is going. So
Derek's right at the top of the board, but could we at least have another confirmation that he has won?
Yep, as you all will see now, this is the end of the bracket, and we see that Derek McDouglas has won without any losses. And we have on second place One Man Armin, and on third place Wabib does.
So well done to all the
victories.
players. Well done to all the players and how well they performed this tourney, and congratulations to Derek for winning this month's intermediate tourney.
congratulations all the players. You all you all played very well. It was very nice to see.
All of you,
Yeah.
every single one of you.
Thanks for all the viewers. Thanks for everyone who stuck together. One moment.
Robib Tas says in the chat, just call me Robbie. Okay, I will do that, because Robib Tas is a little bit harder to pronounce, so I will call you Robbie from the time now on.
Yeah, sorry, I had a little problem here. Thank you
Yes,
for
so did
all
I.
the viewers, for everyone who joined, who stuck together to watch this tournament. Thank you Dialon for helping streaming. Thank you Musical for doing everything with the TO, keeping all the board updated. And once again, thank you all the players. Without you, we would not have this tournament. So thank you very much.
What a pleasure.
Yes, indeed. Also, great thanks from me to everyone for helping out and watching this tournament. And as for our next tournament, we will hold our advanced tournament on next Saturday, the same time as now. And this one will be held on level 10, and I can guarantee that this will showcase even more action on the board. So stay tuned and definitely check in.
Yeah. I guess that's it. So
Alright, guys.
you can finish it. You can finish it.
Yep.
Velasquez.
Sit there. See you, everyone.
See ya.